Hi. I still got this frog. Welcome back. If you're new, welcome. I just got a little video here about things you can do. I got 5 things that you can do to help boost your sales, okay? So, and the first thing is the most obvious. List more stuff. This is a great time to go through that death pile and whittle that down, clean out your closets, and then maybe go out and source. We're heading into summer right now, so there's lots more sourcing opportunities versus in the winter, depending on where you live. But yeah, get more stuff listed. Then the next thing you can do, this is, well, it doesn't matter what platform, but I'm going to use eBay terminology, and that is to end a listing and sell similar. You can do it on Poshmark, you can do it on Mercari as well. Just take that listing completely down and then sell similar. And you don't want to relist on eBay. If you relist on eBay, I don't know why they even have this as an option, but it just looks like you've put the same thing back up. And even though technically you are, when you sell similar on eBay, eBay will give it a whole new listing number and so on and so forth. And I will tell you, when you take things down, this is a good opportunity to look at what your listing has in it. Maybe the pictures aren't that great, maybe there's a misspelling, maybe you overpriced something where maybe you wanted to sell it for, let's just say $20, but you have it listed at $200, and it's obviously not something that's worth $200, and you know it, you just made a typo. So it's a good time to go through and look at ways that you can improve that listing. And you know, just when you do that, it refreshes it and it gets it right back up on there. Mercari and Poshmark, all you have to do is just take them off and put them right back on there. And I do want to let you know, I mean, I started out just doing all this manually, and so I'm coming at this right now, at least, as assuming that since these are fairly new and my channel doesn't have a lot of information on reselling, and I'm trying to build that part of the channel up, so I'm going to assume at this point that you're a new seller and you're trying to learn and go through this step by step, kind of how I went through my journey. But there are tools out there to help you relist and cross list, which I'll talk about more on another video. But you want to end things and sell similar. And then you want to send offers. Now, all 3 platforms that I use, eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari, there are the ability to send offers to people who like or watch or interested in your item, and you want to make sure that you do that frequently. I know there's different trains of thought on this, but my feeling is the sooner that you reach out to that customer or potential buyer, the easier it is to make a sale. And I mean, think about it. If you have something and you know somebody liked it a week ago and now you're sending out the offer, they might have already bought it, you know, somewhere else. So I try to be pretty aggressive on sending out offers on items. Okay. The other thing you can do is have a sale. Now, you can't really have a sale on Mercari that I'm aware of, but on eBay, if you get a store subscription, you can go into the eBay Seller Hub. I'm just giving you a brief overview of this, okay? Go into the eBay Seller Hub and then the Markdown Manager, and you can run all kinds of sales on there. There's probably 5 or 6 different options, and go ahead and mark down the prices on some of your items, and you can put a little banner on there so that it'll show at the top of your store if somebody happens to go in to look at the whole store page. But go ahead and run a sale, and it will show when somebody pulls up your listing, it'll show that it's marked down like 10% or whatever, and that will help boost your sales as well. And you know, maybe you want that $50 for that item, but it's been sitting there for a while. Well, maybe it's better to get 40 or 30 for it, you know. So it's better than storing it, right? And you can run sales periodically. Now I have more information about running sales, so if you're interested in learning about that, go ahead and send me a comment down below, and I'll tell you how I run my sales and what my sales philosophy is. But yeah, you can run a sale. Now on Poshmark, what a lot of people do is they create a listing, okay? So they'll create a listing, and that listing has whatever the dynamic of the sale is. So it might be like buy two, get one free, spend $50, get free shipping. One of the things that I've done on Poshmark, and it actually worked out pretty well for me, is a name your price sale. That sounds really, really dangerous, but it actually works out pretty good in getting rid of some of your stuff. But you make a listing just like you would if you were going to sell a shirt or whatever, and you post that on your Mercari, on your Poshmark page, and then there is under seller tools where you can go to your buyers and your shoppers, and you can send them a personal message in bulk, but it's still personal, to let them know that you're going to be running this sale on these days for however long and what the details are. So you can reach out to people who've already been interested in your closet, is what Poshmark calls it. So you can reach out to those people and let them know that you have something going on. And you also can reach other people, new customers, because when you put in your title the name of your sale, like BOGO or whatever you put in there, there's people that actually look for these kinds of sales because they want to get a deal. Okay, so you can run a sale on Poshmark and I don't know what I'm saying that for, eBay and Poshmark. Okay, and then the final tip that I have for you is to share your listings. Okay, so eBay makes it pretty easy. When you go into the app and you go down your listings, there's a little dots on the side, and sometimes even there's a little banner over the listing saying, reach more buyers, share it. And then you can share it to various places like Facebook if you have a Facebook page, or Pinterest. I usually go to Pinterest because I have a House of Azadi Facebook page, which I have that listed down below in my socials, but I don't put it on my personal page because that's not what my personal that's not what my personal page is about. My personal page is for my friends and family, but Pinterest is actually one of the biggest places people go to shop. So Pinterest is a great place, and when they click on that on your Pinterest, it will bring you right to that listing. So go ahead and share. Little bonus tip, these things like revising your listings, ending and selling similar, and sharing. A lot of times what I do, because remember I told you I'm teaching you this as a beginner, when I would be someplace where I had to kind of sit around and I didn't have something that I had to actively do, like, for me it was when Ray's my husband. He's had a lot of surgeries and spent a lot of time in the hospital and follow up with specialists and whatnot. So while we were waiting for his appointments in the waiting room, I'd be on my phone, or at night when you're watching TV or Netflix or whatever you like to watch, you can still work on your phone or your iPad or your computer and do some relisting, ending and sell similar, or sharing, and those kind of things. So these little downtimes are a really good time to go ahead and do those little tweaky kind of things, I guess, and get it out there so that people can see your stuff in other areas. Okay, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. I really appreciate everybody's support and watching me, and I really want to help you get your business started. So you can put your comments down below, and I will see you again. Bye bye.